What's more patriotic than an American flag? Makers of handcrafted wooden flags started their business with not much more than a 6-year-old's idea and a $50 Home Depot gift card.
But then their business was threatened after they were demonetized by Facebook and had over $110,000 of theirs withheld by PayPal. But there's a good ending to the story. Here's James, the founder of Your American Flag Store.
So that became, actually, we grew the business during COVID, and during that time, things were going great. Like I said, we moved across country. We were living the American dream, bought our first home, and then out of the blue, all the sales just stopped. Out of nowhere, we could not figure out what the heck is going on. No sales. So I started looking into it, got onto the Meta platform, the business platform, found out that they had suspended our ad privileges, stating that our products went against their community standards. So in addition to that, we found out that Shopify, who is hosting our website, had pulled down some of our best selling products. Both of those companies pulled down all the same products. They pulled down our Christian cross flag. They pulled down our first responders flags, which are flags that have firemen and police officers badges and department logos and that kind of thing hand painted on the flag.
Tell us about this deadly tag, the so-called deadly tag, where someone posted a picture of an American flag that you sent them that had Trump's image on it. Okay,
so we had a customer call us. At this point, we did not have any flags with presidents on them. But one of the biggest services that we offer is a custom flag. So a customer called us, asked if we would put the face of President Trump on a flag. We said, okay. We made the flag for him. We sent him the flag. He loved it. So he took a picture of it, posted on his social media, and tagged us in it. And when he tagged us in it, that's when Meta actually canceled us over that flag. But then they looked on all the flags and they canceled not just the President Trump flag, which we call the 45 flag. They canceled the Christian cross flag, the military flags, and the first responder flags as well.
And James, it was nearly a year-long legal battle, but you eventually got PayPal to give your money back. How did that happen?
Well, I wish PayPal would have dealt with just us, but unfortunately they wouldn't. They would not deal with us at all. We were lucky enough to have Harmeet Dillon from the Center for American Liberty see our story. And she called us and appointed one of her attorneys, Mark Moiser, to our case to start negotiating with PayPal to get our money. In over 10.5 months, actually 10 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days, it took them to slowly give us, $5,000, $10,000. And at the very end of the day, when they had about $11,000 left of our money, they actually said that they would only give us back that last $11,000 if we signed a non-disclosure agreement with them. So we wouldn't be allowed to tell this story today if we would have signed it. We obviously didn't sign it.
So you are back in business now. What do you want Americans to know about this phenomenon that is called cancel culture, and how big corporations determine who and who cannot be in business?
Well, I'd like to first remind people that cancel culture is a real thing. A lot of people, like myself, didn't really believe that it happened until it happened to me. But when it does happen to you, it absolutely crushes a business. When they take away your means of advertising, when they take away your means of displaying your products on a website, about 70% of businesses go out of business within 7 years. What most people don't know is that of that 70% of those family-owned businesses that go out of business, 60% roughly end up in divorce. So cancel culture is not just a war on the American entrepreneur and the American spirit, but it is actually a war on the American people.
James, founder of Your American Flag Store, thanks for sharing your story.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.